Hey YouTubers, this is Kevin from Small Town Customs. Just wanted to make a video. This is my first video. Um, Brief history on my model experience. Like most, I started off building models at a young age. Uh, Probably somewhere around 10. Um, Back then, I mean, I'm in my mid 20s now, so when I say back then, I mean it wasn't that long ago. I used to paint them with testers, model paint out of the jar with a paintbrush, and being that young, once although it was around for a while, spray cans. Once I found spray cans, boy, was that a new endeavor for me. So much easier and more fun to paint the cars than by painting with a brush. Um, I used to have my dad help me paint the bodies of the car. Used to be in the basement of the house, which used to be a cellar style basement. Um, Still wasn't the smartest move considering the furnace was right there. Uh, this was during the winter time. If it was nice enough, we would have painted outside. But during the winter time, we would paint in the basement, and obviously get my get my mother a little irritated with my father and I. Um, but those were the times where you did whatever you had to do, and didn't really realize what the consequences could have been from spraying inside without the proper ventilation. But anyways, once I hit high school, kind of became busy with schoolwork and stuff like that, having a part-time job and whatnot. So model building kind of got put on the back corner. I mean, I used to get models for Christmas and birthday presents and stuff like that. And then I would build them, and then when back then I was even into customizing then, but I really didn't know how to do it the proper way. So I wrecked a lot of model cars, and any ones that I did get finished, I would then take parts off of the one that was finished because I thought they looked better on the one that I was starting. So I don't have any model cars that I built when I was younger because I pretty much trashed them all experimenting and not really knowing what I was doing. But main thing is I had fun. Uh, so a couple years back, or like I said, when I was in high school, you know, you got busy, put the hobby on the back burner, and kind of lost interest in it. And then when a couple years back, I decided that I wanted to try and build a model. So um, I bought one from a local hobby shop. This hobby shop didn't really have a huge selection of models, maybe 10. They had the whole line of Tamiya paint, so they had a great selection of paints and stuff like that. But their model selection was very small. They were more of an RC hobby shop. Nonetheless, I bought a model, bought some paint, started building it, lost interest again, and probably I don't know, 6-8 months, because I went back to work and stuff like that. Uh, I figured after that amount of time, I was done work. I figured I would finish it up and see if that got me, you know, back into being interested in models. I got it finished. Um, I got it finished probably again 6 to 8 months ago. Um, but this is my first video, so I want to show the first model that I built since I restarted doing them. Um, I mean, just a little bit more info. I mean, from all the model cars that I had before, I had lots and lots of extra parts, trees and all that with parts on and stuff like that that I could have used for kit bashing, but I figured, I probably won't build a model again, so I threw them all away. Wish I would never have done that, but live and learn. I've got, getting back into it now, I've got a great selection of stuff. I wish I had more. Everybody probably always does. But I've got a great selection of, paints, jar paints, spray paints. Got a small little stash of, I think, about 49 model kits, ranging from trucks, cars, uh, American made, Japanese made, Revell, AMT, Tamiya, and Aoshima, Fujimi, stuff like that. Got sandpaper, different grits, I got the wiring distributor stuff, because I want to get more into detail work. So I'm slowly regaining the hobby. But anyways, on to the model that I built. As you can see, it's a Revell Muscle 1969 Chevy Nova Copo. I guess you could consider it pretty much box stock. I mean, as far as detailing go, I really didn't do much detail, but I did do some subtle modifications to the body of the Nova. So here it is. Alright, so like I said, very subtle modifications. The Nova actually came with side markers, front and rear, and it came with these, I'm assuming they were non-functional fender louvers. I decided to shave all those to give it more of just a smooth finish. Also, when I was younger, I was really big into the 50s era cars with all the chrome and stuff like that. When I seen all the cars, the old cars in the summertime, driving out and about and seeing all the chrome, it was just, I was in awe, right? But then I started seeing cars with color matched chrome bumpers and stuff like that. Started liking that, so I decided to do that with this model. I don't know if it really shows it in the camera, but I also somewhat customized these. I shaved off, or sanded off, all the bolt holes, or bolt heads, sorry, that would have been holding the bumper on. And then dechrome them in bleach and color match them to the car, which the color of the car is actually Tamiya Mica Blue. Also did the rear bumper, same thing as the front, color matched. Shaved off all the bolts, bolt heads, just to give it a smooth look. The exterior of the car has absolutely no chrome. All of it is dechromed, and I painted it Tamiya Chrome Silver. Again, the interior, like I said, I just was getting a car done, so it's not very detailed. It's pretty much just all semi-gloss black. The undercarriage of the car, semi-gloss black, chrome silver on the exhaust pipes, because I was limited on my paint supplies. And then even the engine, again, just pretty much from the box. Transmission is orange, or silver, sorry, and then the engine block is painted orange. You can get a better look from the underside. Put the decals on the engine that were supplied. Tell you one thing, these were pretty tedious to put on. Be honest with you, it caused me a lot of frustration. Probably when I decided to put it away for a while. I mean, there is a couple of flaws on it, like right here, some glue that I, with my fingerprint, I guess that's a rookie mistake coming back into it. There is no BMF on it, bare metal foil. I really didn't know that there was bare metal foil. I mean, I could put it on now, but all the windows are glued in, and no point. It's fine with how it is. Just want to say that I've been watching YouTube videos for probably the last, I'd probably say from March maybe, with great info on how to better detail the cars, coming from people like Dr. Cranky, Fast Jimmy 71, Chevy Cheeseburger, lots of people. I can't remember all the names off the top of my head, but lots of great model builders on YouTube, and I just figured that I would add my own channel and just kind of show what I can do. Yeah, Revell Muscle 1969 Chevy Copo. Thanks for watching.